Hello FLATED friends and fellow roadies, Ken Hoeve with FLATED with your next episode of our FLATED road trip adventures. And for this one, it's going to be one of the more challenging ones that I've ever tried to pull off. Not because it's some wild trip or some big stunt, but due to the fact that at the end of July, I lost my best friend Derek. And many of you are familiar with him as he's been along on many of the road trip adventures, whether it be up in Idaho and Montana doing some river surfing and fishing, his birthday party out in Moab, or of course, King of the Hammers. He was my best friend, my motivator, and someone that I went on adventures with all the time. And I figured for this one, I would just go on a road trip around Colorado just throughout the next couple weeks. Take my truck, take whatever truck I decide is suited for that job, and show you some of Derek's favorite places that he and I went to together. And I do this in honor of him. A lot of things I can no longer do without him due to safety reasons, but Derek was with me through a lot of things. He was also there the very first day that I had the idea, along with my colleagues, to create FLATED. He helped me in testing, and he was there all along, but he's not here any longer. So I'm gonna take you around to some of his favorite places and show them to you around Colorado. And it all starts right now. Just about to the end of the road, but it is pouring. It's not a bad thing because we've been under a huge fire danger this summer. Rain is good, but getting out of here tomorrow could be kind of gnarly, especially alone. Just waking up and can hear it's still lightly raining outside. Nice and dry in here. Gonna hike up to that ridgeline and see if we can see the sunrise coming over the mountains. It cleared up just enough this morning, got to the top of the ridgeline, saw the sunrise over the Gore Mountain Range, and then the clouds opened up on us once again. So made my way home, gonna look at the radar maps, see where this weather's going, and figure out our next stop. I've got a few more that I want to take you to. After a few days of rain, it has finally cleared up. Back to some adventures, places that Derek absolutely loved and we spent a lot of time at. I've got a very special kayak up on the roof of the air topper and paddle. I'm gonna take you to one of our favorites. For our next stop, the Colorado River, and more specifically in Glenwood Canyon. It's about 15 minutes from our home. We paddled this all the time, and I'm gonna paddle it today in Derek's kayak. This is his boat and his paddle. I had to shoehorn my way in here. He was a bit smaller than me. This is a smaller boat, but I want to do it in memory of him. Also, the eddy that I'm sitting in right now, we were here the day before he passed away, and the river was much higher, and I had on video him just eddying out of here into these huge wave train and following him, and I'm glad I have that memory and that I can paddle his boat down here. We paddled here a lot, also up on Gore Canyon, which is the class 4 and 5 section, but I'm not going to do that portion alone. I'll show you down the Shoshone section of the Colorado. Whew, that felt good. I kayaked with him more than anyone, and I've been terrified that I wouldn't get back in a boat again. So doing it today, doing it with his boat, doing it with his paddle. It means a lot. And I wanted to thank you guys for allowing me to do this episode this way, helping me out a good deal. All right, let's keep going. That was awesome. Glad I did that. Such a beautiful canyon, and just the water felt good. But wait till you see where I'm taking you next. For the next place in our Derek's favorite destinations tour, I'm going to take you to one of the most beautiful places. Switched kayaks, took the whitewater boat off, and then put up an Apex carbon fiber kayak because we're going floating and fishing on the Colorado. And I'm going to be kind of elusive about where. It's not illegal or anything, but it's taken me over 2 decades of friendship to earn the ability to do what I'm going to do easily. If you don't do it this way, it's a long paddle out. Done with about 4 miles of flat water, got into a couple of trout, but this isn't really the stretch that I came here for. And you're probably wondering, how are you gonna get out of here? Right below me are the rapids of Gore Canyon. We're gonna go in. All right, it's 4 o'clock, so I'm almost out of time, but I just wanna throw big bugs down in this pool. Not the mutant that I know probably lives in here, but I'll take it. Fishing in the canyon was sweet, brought back a lot of memories, but now for pretty much the real reason I came up here. For a few decades, I've known the rancher that owns the property that leads into the canyon. I met him a little over 20 years ago, and we've become friends. And he's in his 80s now. They found this land back in the 1800s. Derek and I kayaked with him quite a bit. We would come here, paddle with him, fish, and then go down through the canyon. So I just saw his truck pull up. You're gonna meet Jim. What's up, dude?
The sky.
How are you?
Okay, and you?
Pretty good.
You went down Gore?
Yeah, I eddied out, left my kayak, and then hiked down. That's you in the middle right there, isn't it? With the glasses and the beard. And now like, where's the beard?
I had a beard and I had no beard. It went back and forth.
Had such a fun time yesterday. Kremling's definitely one of my favorite spots. Derek's as well. The best part, without a doubt, was getting to hang out with Jim for a bit. True pioneers of Colorado. Love cruising with him, telling stories, looking for elk. Definitely one of my favorite things to do. But the trip is not quite over. I've got one more place I want to visit. This was a favorite of Derek's. We're going to Crested Butte. Drove up over McClure Pass and now Kebler Pass, and we're about to drop into town, and I'm doing it for a specific reason. We're gonna visit a place Derek loved. And now for the real reason that I'm in Crested Butte, and that is Obi Joyful. It's a river, a creek, just outside of town. It's class 5. It's like 400 feet per mile of gradient. I've only ever been here in the early spring when it's cranking, and I've always wanted to come back here this time of year and to see what it looks like with really low water in it. And check it out. Derek came here every spring. We came here a few times. He came here every year to run these waterfalls, and I'll show you more downstream. I may not be able to kayak it right now, but I can jump in. One last thing that I want to do is take you to this place. See that tree and that stump? Over the past few weeks since Derek's death, I've been going through his old GoPros, his footage, and I found this clip from this exact spot a couple of years ago. It is the horizon line that you see right there of, I believe it's called Avalanche, I forget, but this is the final big rapid on Obi Joyful. And he had it on his helmet cam, and that's what it looks like to run it and then to get down to the bottom. Again, I'm here late season and the water's low. It's beautiful, but come springtime, this place cranks. Derek and I had this routine. You don't get to drink a PBR unless you did something. Go snowmobiling, go kayaking, go out there and do something. And then to celebrate, you have a PBR. So, yeah. Whew. That's a frothy one. I feel like today we did something. So we're gonna keep that routine, that ritual alive for Derek. PBR at Obi Joyful. Left Crested Butte yesterday afternoon. Enjoyed my time over there. That meant a lot. But drove over Kebler Pass last night. Stayed just downstream at Kebler Corner. This is Anthracite Creek. Gonna do some fishing to wrap up this flated road trip adventure. I even have Derek's fly rod. His dad gave it to me after his passing. It's nice to have. Been catching lots of fish on it. At the end of these, I always have thoughts on the trip. For starters, this one was so unexpected. Derek passed away from a single vehicle rollover at slow speed. And as you can see from the video, he was just an absolute beast as an athlete. Could ride the finest lines on a dirt bike, kayak, snowmobile. He was the best. So it brings me to my thoughts. As I mentioned earlier, I didn't even think I could get back in a kayak, but I did. and I didn't think I could do a lot of things, but I did. Kept me motivated. But even in his passing, throughout the course of videoing this, I realized that he's still motivating me. He's still keeping me going. He motivated me to do this, and I appreciate it. I'll never have another friend like him. I know that. I'm gonna take him with me everywhere, in my heart. He's motivating me right now. We're gonna go catch some fish, but you know what I'm thinking. Where to next?